What's up, YouTube, man? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Man, I hope everybody had a good, productive day. I had a pretty good one myself, you know. Had a pretty good one, you know what I mean? I can't complain, you know what I mean? Ain't no point in complaining, that ain't gonna help anyway. So, man, I want to touch on something today. This brother Charleston White, man. Charleston White, out of Fort Worth, Texas. He got a strange way of like presenting himself to the universe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to really dig into this dude. Cause man, all right, for starters, man, in the beginning, I really was digging what this brother was doing. You know what I mean? It seemed like he had a message he was trying to deliver to the people. You know, he was speaking up on a lot of BS that was going on with the rappers coming out of Texas. You know what I mean? A lot of the negative issues with the drill music and everything. So it seemed like he had a message he was trying to get out there. So I'm like, man, this brother might be on to something. You know what I mean? So was kind of digging him in the beginning. But as it went on, his brother started like, man, just jumping off the cliff, man. I ain't gonna hold no punches. It seemed like he hate niggas, man. The more and more you listen to him, it seemed like he has a deep-rooted issue with his own people. And that's starting to really bother me, man. And it's like, I don't like trying to dig in our own brothers' asses. But it's like, man, this brother seemed like he have a real deep-rooted issue with his own kind. You know what I mean? And I know, growing up in Texas, it's different down there. You know what I mean? I got some people there. I visited there, so I know it's a little different in Texas. But man, his way of thinking is real messed up. So it's like who haven't he came at? You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I follow a variety of people on this internet. So it's like I be checking them out, and it's like he just goes in, man, on some dudes unnecessarily, man. Another one of the brothers out of Texas. You know what I mean? It's like OG Percy, man, and I like this cat. He a Crip dude, older cat. You know what I mean? He an older cat, and he goes in on Percy, man. And Percy don't hide. He don't hide who he is. He keep it real. He keep it a buck. He lets you know his background. His background is he's done a lot of jail time. He's done a lot of shit in the streets. You know what I mean? He used to get high, a whole bunch of stuff, and he an open book. You know what I'm saying? So he let it be known what he did, but this dude hangs on to what that brother has been through in his lifetime, in his life. So he carries it where that gives him the right to tell that man he don't have a right to express or have a voice on nothing else now. That's not what that means, man. Your past don't dictate what you able to say today. That don't mean you can't reemerge a better person. You understand what I mean? And he does everything he can to backlash this brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, come on, bro. Who are you to be judge, jury, and God of all people, man? You have too much. You're too opinionated about other men. You know what I mean? And then you're real reckless with it, man. And it's like, man, you barking up a tree where somebody's gonna touch you, man, and you walk around with this. You walk around with weapons. You walk around with these weapons and stay throwing threats out there. And he jumped out there at Percy and studied threatening this brother, man. And he studied bringing Crips on his platform to try to to try to degrade this brother, to say he's less than Crip. You know what I mean? He's less of a Crip than these other guys. Like, come on, bro. Like, you tripping, man. You know what I mean? It's like, then he went in on the DMX thing, man. You have violated a man that's dead, man. You calling this brother all kind of dope things. You've done some wretched shit, man, with your voice, bro. You have violated some people, man, that unnecessarily. You know what I mean? No matter what that man did in his life, once you put in the ground, bro, your debt is paid. Whatever that is. Once you put in that ground, whatever you did while you was on this face of this earth, man, your debt is paid. Your debt is up, man. And this brother is so disrespectful. He was so disrespectful with the DMX. Then he goes into the Muslim community. The hell, F Muhammad. Muhammad, the Muslims this. I was putting pork in the Muslims' barbecue sandwiches. He's been so disrespectful on so many levels. I don't even know where to start or finish with this dude, because he's said and done so much. It's like it's beyond acceptable, man. It's beyond acceptable, and he's steady walking around like he's the voice of the people, man. You're not the voice for us, bro. You're not the voice for us, man. And then he studied brag his living conditions. I'm in this big pretty house. My house is better than these ghetto ass dope fiend babies. Ghetto ass project babies. You poor motherfuckers this. Excuse my language. You poor motherfuckers that. You know what I mean? He's so disrespectful with it, man. It's embarrassing, man. I used to listen to the brother while I'm at work just to pass time. It's like now, it's so irritating. I can't even listen to it now. You know what I mean? I can't listen to it, and I wind up popping him in today to see what he was talking about. Now, what's the Chinese dude from New York? China Mac. He's on this brother now. You know what I mean? He's disrespectful, racially disrespectful with the Chinese boy, talking about how Chinese people heads are shaped. This dude has no cut cards on anything he says. Then he goes on Black Rob. Black Rob was another dope fiend. This one was a dope fiend. He go in on Bosco 100, calling that man Buki. Buki this. Buki's an ugly child. Buki mama and them should be ashamed of how their child look. He's so disrespectful, man. Somebody gonna put some paws on this brother, man. And he walk around study threatening with, he keep a gun on his hip. He got bear spray in his car. He walk around with blades. What are you gonna do if somebody run up on him? You stay in Texas. You stay in that safe zone of yours. You stay in that pocket area running your mouth. Because, man, you done secluded yourself from certain parts of the country where you're going to get tested, bro. You're going to get tested, man. He went on the Queen's Flip show out there in New York, man, and it's like, he's so contradictory, man. He released one video, oh, man, how good they treated me. They treated me this good. Look at the hotel they put me up in, and man, they laid the red carpet out for me. As soon as he leave New York, fuck Queens, flip them, fuck the New York niggas this, fuck the New York niggas that. They treated me like a sucker, like I was a country bumpkin. Like, bro, you bipolar as hell, man. Like you can't be that wishy-washy just because they didn't come and carry and hold your hand from the airport and hold your hand all the way to the platform. It was in the middle of a pandemic. They sent you a card to and from you're not a child, man. I understand you might come from an area where they might show a little bit of different type of Southern hospitality, but that don't give you no type of warrant to just be disrespectful, man. Like you know what I mean? This brother is off his rockers, man. He need to be on some type of medication, bro, because he done got so disrespectful on so many levels where it's like you're making us look bad, man. You started out with a message about how you trying to help the kids, and you're changing laws in Texas. You trying to help the youth as they're getting out the juvenile systems, and you know what I mean. The message was a good message, but you overshadowing the message with all your rhetoric. You overshadowing the message with all your antics. You know what I mean? And I've never harmed a black man. I always did all my crimes to white men. I've killed a white man. Bro, I applaud you that you're not out here hurting your own kind. But how long you think they gonna keep letting you come up on here talking about you raping white women? You killed this white man. When in all actuality, you ain't killed nobody. Another young man killed the gentleman. May he rest in peace. Man, you around here taking credit for it like you did something. You would have did a couple years for it because your mom had a little bit of money. They was there to pay a couple dollars so you ain't get your head knocked back for that crime. But you around here taking credit for it, telling lies like you the one put it down. You stood over the white man and blew his brains out. But you ain't did nothing, bro. You on some punk ass shit, man. You showing man, you'll be belly up, man. You around here tap dancing, man. You around here praising you one of them you're a Trump supporter. More power to you, man. Ain't nobody knocking you for what you do or who you vote for, but don't knock the brothers that ain't a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Your mind is twisted, man. Your mind is real twisted, and all you do is down black people, man. You down middle and lower class black people, man, on a regular. Don't nobody want to hear that all the time, man. Need to check yourself, bro. Cause somebody gonna come and check you, man. And it's like, it's disgusting, bro. It's really disgusting, man. And it's like, man, everybody, man, let's check that platform. Everybody out there, man, when you hear that brother talking that rhetoric, unsubscribe them. Unsubscribe them. It's too many people out here doing a positive message that's trying to push our people in a better direction. And when you got brothers like this that's pushing us in a negative light, unsubscribe that brother. Take them subscribers from him. Cause he bragging about how much money YouTube giving him, how much money he getting off YouTube now. Take some of that money out of his pocket cause he getting the money and then dangling it in your face. It's not cool, man. It's not cool, people. Don't be nobody's sucker, man. Cause he ain't showing you no love. He's sitting there looking at you like y'all like you fools, man. Don't be nobody's fool. He tap dancing around you, acting like he one of your brothers. Then as soon as he get the bread, he turn around and say y'all some stupid niggas, man. Mr. Charleston White, check yourself, bro. Cause somebody gonna wind up running up on you and check you. That's some real shit, man. Your time running out, bro. It's running out. Getting tired of hearing it, man. Yeah. Chi-Town's finest. We out of here.